Okay, well, welcome to the outdoor trade show. This is the winter trade show, and it's mainly concentrated on, skiing, winter sports and things like that. The last one I came to was in 2016, when they were further down south, and then I came to one in 2015, and I don't think I filmed the one in 2015. And I did a little bit of filming for the one in 2016, so that's available on this channel somewhere. Because I've been coming up to Peak District now, and it was up in that area, I thought, well, I may as well just sort of pop by, just, have a little nose while I'm up here, and then obviously head off to camping, tomorrow. Probably not so much up here that's of real interest to my channel and what I do, but I just watch it to the end. Just pretend to YouTube that you're actually interested in it. So this is the Slide and Outdoor Trade Show Winter 2023 Awards. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Now, Gregory, this is a pack I've heard a little bit about. And I've never had a Gregory pack, but I believe they're quite good packs, to be honest. So I remember seeing the Gregory pack about 15 years ago. I think they're very well made. So they're certainly worth looking at. Gregory packs, I believe, are very good. Osprey, I like Osprey, but I think they're heavy. I think they're heavy and over-engineered. So I've got an Osprey, but check out my video on the Osprey Talon 55, and I have to say, sadly, very, very disappointed in that pack. I think they completely ruined it. But anyway, Superfeet, I maybe ought to do a video on Superfeet one day, because they're very, very useful and helpful. If you suffer from feet problems and that type of thing, then Superfeet are really worth looking into and considering. And then here you've just got more winners here. Got some overcoats and jackets, like a Rab insulated jacket there. Looks like some skis here of one something. Patagonia. It's not really a surprise that Patagonia won something. Patagonia, I don't really have much Patagonia stuff, but I think Patagonia makes some very, very good clothing. I just don't really have much of their stuff, but I think they make good stuff. Fresh Brand Award. So obviously these must be like maybe like new companies out or something. Over here, what have we got? Eco Award. I don't think we find Jeremy Clarkson in this section, man. So you've got Eco Awards. But Patagonia is also, as I understand it, quite eco-friendly and everything else like that. So, okay, so this is the Keene area. So some of you might be interested in some of their footwear. So this looks like this is the maybe like the kiddie section, maybe. You've got some sandals or open. Actually, I think my dad uses something similar to this. Not for walking, obviously, but just for shuffling around. And he finds them quite good. They've lasted him for like years for quite a long time. So that looks an interesting. That looks like a very, very breathable shoe. I think it would just be a little bit too high off the ground for me, because I think the bottom of your foot is probably around about there. So personally, I wouldn't be able to wear that, but that looks a nice shoe if that's something that you're interested in. Then they've obviously got some sort of leather or synthetic material on these shoes here, and then you come along here and then you've got slightly bigger, slightly beefier shoes here. So there's quite a lineup in Keene footwear, and then they've got their different boots and hiking shoes and things like that. But if you like Keene, then, you know, just check out the really light ones. Don't always think that you have to have really, really heavy duty boots. You may very well want this, but these look like quite a good sturdy boot there. It looks a pretty decent grip on the bottom. So this is the Rab section. So this is mainly the one thing that I did just realise. It's called the Slide Trade Show, and I hadn't really quite put two and two together, which is quite typical of me, really. But slide as in skiing, sliding, skiing. Anyway, so pretty much everything that, you know, is in this show is more, you know, related to skiing, which we kind of knew, anyway. But obviously you've got the outer layers here. This is like the skiing stuff, skiing trousers. That's quite a warm jacket. So even though it's, you know, skiing related, you know, you could certainly, something like that would probably be quite nice for camping. That'd be quite warm. You probably want a softer outer that would pack down a little bit less. But and then obviously you've just got the you know, the down jackets here, and then the fleece. And of course the fleeces you could use in the, you know, for camping and things like that. This again is the outer jacket. I don't know if any of this is Gore-Tex or not. I can't really tell. I don't think it is. But then this is obviously just the outer jackets here, some hats and some gloves, and that's obviously Gore-Tex. That's a Gore-Tex jacket over there. You can tell from the, you know, the label there. But yeah, this is just the main overall Rab display here. They probably would have more. They probably have more in the summer. If you're interested, you know, put a comment below, and then they do another show apparently up in Liverpool, and then maybe that would be somewhere that I could, you know, if you're interested, I can maybe pop up there, because that's not a million miles away from the Peak District either. So that's something I could maybe think about in, you know, in the summer for the spring summer. That would be more camping related maybe there. This is, it looks some interesting thing there. You see, then you've got a Scarpa, heavy duty skiing boots there from Scarpa, done tough. Actually, I should have brought my socks with me. They're actually getting a bit old. But these darn toughs, they're really quite cozy and comfy. Try and get something that's got a good merino content in it. So if you can have merino, 40 odd % merino in there. So merino is really, really nice, you know, for socks. And very, very, very cozy. So, you know, they're very good. I like darn tough. I must admit, when I'm walking, I kind of got so used to smart wool. I tend to use smart wool more, but I have to say the darn tough socks are really nice. And then it looks like they've got quite a few winter socks over there for your skiing boots and things like that. It's strange, really, but I feel such a Charlie walking around here. Yeah, it's a very strange thing, isn't it? Yeah, actually, this is interesting. So if you're interested in snowshoeing, so if you're probably up in Scotland or something like that, then snowshoes might be something that's of interest. And then obviously you've got your snowboards there. This is certainly, I suppose I was never really quite expecting a huge amount of outdoor stuff, but it's certainly it's a lot more snow related than I was expecting, but never mind, that doesn't matter. It's interesting just to have a wander around Eddie Bauer. So they've obviously got their clothing up there, jackets, trousers. Yeah, we'll just have a little wander around. Extremities, of course, these are definitely interesting for keeping your hands warm. What I particularly like is something, and that's got a liner in it. Yeah, like a really warm, really warm fleece glove, and then put something over the top of it. And they obviously do some buffs there, gaiters down there, and over mitt. You see, this is what I really recommend. I think like a Gore-Tex over mitt over something like, you know, a liner glove or one of those fleece gloves or something like that. But I really do like these over mitts, because then you can just take the mitt off, do whatever you need to do with your fingers, and then just whip that back on. And because there's nothing in them, they're literally just, you know, just an over mitt, and they will dry very, very quickly. Well, here we are. This is the Camelbak section here. I'll just show you some of the bits and bobs here. So they do these drink bottles here, slightly smaller ones down here. Obviously you can't buy them here. You have to buy them in the shop or something like that.
Thinking more about it, I think this shoulder strap with that thick padding is for insulation, so your pipework and water doesn't freeze.
And then if you want a slightly bigger one, then the larger ones come up here, and obviously you could get more in those packs. So those down there would literally just be for water. And then when you come up to these slightly bigger packs here, then obviously you can get, you know, a few more bits in those. A gentleman who spoke to me, was very, very friendly, was just pointing out that this one here, the bladder goes in at the back there. This can be worn under a jacket, so it's insulated, and the hose is insulated, and then even the end is insulated there. So, and then he was showing me these packs over here. I think for what we do as camping and things like that, probably not our thing, but if anyone is, you know, into skiing and that type of thing, these packs here, they have a special plate in the back of them. I don't know if I can just find the plate. There it is. So they got this like plate thing in the back here, and that's a pretty hard plate. So if you're skiing and you land on your back, or you land badly, then that helps to protect your back. So it's quite a clever thing. We'll have a little bit more of a nose around, and this company is called Evoc, and this is the distributor for Evoc, and also Camelbak over there, Paramo section. So obviously you've got, this is again mainly their winter stuff. They've got winter or very, very warm trousers and things like that. But their jackets are really, really nice. I do like the Paramo jacket there. They've got fleeces, and I think some of the fleeces you can wear under an outer. So you could have the wind shell outer and then put like the Paramo fleece underneath, and that's quite a good combination. And I actually think that the outer is like a water resistant outer, and then it will work as a wicking thing with the inner, so it is still water resistant. So you know, if you wear those together, then it does still like kind of pump the water out, as it were. At least that's the idea. I find it too warm for me. I just find it too warm for hiking, so I tended not to do that. But that is a system that you could use for, you know, for hiking. And then obviously over there they've got their waterproof, the waterproof jackets with the Nick Wax technology, you know, built into them. Some people seem to get on well with Paramo, and then obviously, you know, some find the water gets through. I think it depends how you look after them, really. They do shorts, shirts. Their shirts are really, really nice. So if you want a nice comfy shirt, then I can definitely recommend their shirts. Very, very nice shirts. I think this shirt here is a Paramo, and the reason why they have the picture of the otter here is because the way that it kind of works. The idea with Paramo is that it works similar. I don't quite know how it works exactly, but it's kind of like similar to an animal fur as the marketing goes. Okay, well, that's really about as much as I can show here. It is very ski related rather than, you know, rather than outdoor related, but it was interesting to have a wander around. Casey, I saw Casey, well, briefly, the editor of TGO. He was busy, but he recognised, poor sod, he recognised me. The chap from Granger's Proofing, he recognised me. he's a subscriber. And then obviously we spoke to the chap who was very helpful and friendly in the Sierra Designs, come on, the Sierra Designs thing. We brought Lassie with us, come on. I just left her in the car. She was okay. We'll maybe try and come to another one. We'll kind of see how it goes. Depends on time and everything else like that, really. Anyway, I hope you found. Anyway, I hope you found this interesting and informative. It's just something a little bit different. It's not really, you know, quite the thing that we usually do on this channel, but it's just interesting just to have a look around at something a bit different, meet a few other people, do something, you know, do a bit of video on something different, might attract some other someone else to the channel. we need all the help we can get. Anyway, if you did get this far and you did enjoy the video, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.